All right, get ready for an awesome adventure. Today, we're going to take a special tour of a team with millions of fans, a roaring stadium, and a secret power that makes them one of the best in the world. Welcome to the story of Liverpool FC.
But first, I've got a question for you. What if I told you there's a team that gets its power not just from training, but from a song? A song so loud and so powerful it can make the players feel like they can do anything. Stick with me and we'll solve this mystery together by the end. Okay, first stop on our tour, let's meet the team. So who are the Mighty Reds anyway?
Well, for starters, they're this super famous football team from a city in England called Liverpool, where, trust me, they absolutely love football. They get their nickname, the Reds, for a pretty simple reason. Their uniforms are bright red. They kind of look like superheroes out on the field. And check this out. They have this awesome mascot, a liverbird named Mighty Red. He's a total pro at getting the fans excited. Oh, and it gets even better. Liverpool has a fantastic women's team too, and they are seriously good.
Okay, so how did a team this big even get started? You'd think there was some big, serious plan, right? Well, nope. The real story is actually kind of funny. It all started with a big disagreement.
Man, Liverpool has been around for a long, long time, and their journey is just packed with wins. I mean, they started way back in 1892. Then, bam, in the 70s and 80s, they became these trophy-winning machines. And they're still doing it. Just a few years ago, they were crowned champions of Europe, and the very next year, they became the champions of England. Talk about a winning streak.
Okay, remember I said it all started with an argument? Well, here's the crazy story. There was another team, Everton, playing at the stadium, Anfield. But they got into an argument with the stadium's owner about how much rent to pay. So Everton just packed up and left. The owner was left with this big empty stadium. So what did he do? He just said, fine, I'll make my own team to play here. And just like that, Liverpool FC was born. How wild is that?
All right, every great team has its heroes, right? Well, now it's time to meet some of Liverpool's absolute legends. These are the players who weren't just good, they were magical.
Let's start with a classic, Ian Rush. His nickname, the Goal Machine. And believe me, he earned it. Whoa, look at that number, 346. That's not your score on a video game, okay? That is how many goals Ian Rush scored for Liverpool. It's a club record. That is so many goals that nobody has been able to beat it since. Just wow. Okay, now let's fast forward to today. We've got a modern-day hero, the one, the only, Mohamed Salah. You might know him by his other name, the Egyptian King.
And you don't get a nickname like that for nothing. I mean, check out his superpowers. He scored over 180 goals for the Reds. He was a huge part of the team that won those massive trophies we just talked about. And yeah, pretty much everyone agrees he's one of the best players in the entire world right now. Total superstar.
Speaking of winning big, take a look at this. The European Cup is like the ultimate prize in European football. This chart shows which English teams have won it the most. See that bar way up at the top? Yep, that's Liverpool. 6 times. That is more than any other team in England. They really are kings of Europe.
Okay, we've met the heroes, we've seen the trophies, so where does all this magic happen? Let's take a trip to their famous home. Welcome to Anfield Stadium.
You know, Anfield isn't just a bunch of seats and a patch of grass. It's like a fortress. And the noise is incredible. The loudest part of the whole place is a famous stand called the Kop. It's where the most passionate fans stand, and when they start singing together, wow, you can literally feel the ground shake. It's electric.
There's this really cool tradition at Anfield. In the tunnel that leads out to the field, there's a small sign that just says, "This is Anfield." The players touch it for good luck as they go out. A legendary manager, Bill Shankly, put it there to remind his players who they're playing for, and to remind the other team who they're playing against. Pretty intimidating, right? So you can't have a great team without some great rivals, and Liverpool has 2 major ones. First, there's Everton. This one is personal. Their stadiums are in the same park. They're literally neighbors. That game is called the Merseyside Derby, and it's always intense. Then you've got Manchester United. This rivalry is about being the best. They're 2 of the most successful teams in English history, so when they play, it's a huge battle for bragging rights. Okay, we've talked about the players, the history, the stadium, but we haven't talked about their secret power yet. Remember that riddle I asked at the beginning about a team powered by a song? Well, it's time to find out what it's all about.
Before we get to the song, let's talk about what an anthem even is. It's way more than just a normal song. Think of it like a team's theme music. It's a special song that brings everyone together, the team, the fans, everyone, and it represents everything they believe in. So Liverpool's anthem is called You'll Never Walk Alone, and its story is, well, it's pretty surprising. It wasn't written for football at all. It was from a Broadway musical way back in 1945. Then, in the 60s, a band from Liverpool made a new version of it, and it became a huge hit. The fans at Anfield just loved it, so they started singing it at the games, and they never stopped. It's been their song ever since.
But it's the meaning of the song that's the real superpower. It's all about sticking together. It's about hope. It's about knowing that you've got people who support you. It's a promise, really. A promise that whether the team wins or loses, they're all in it together. The fans, the players, no one ever has to walk alone.
So there it is. The secret's out. Liverpool's real power isn't one star player or a cabinet full of trophies. It's that song. It's the feeling it gives everyone. It's the promise that when you're with Liverpool, you're part of something bigger, a family. And that idea that you'll never, ever walk alone, well, that's more powerful than anything that happens on the football pitch.